Well, howdy everybody, it's me again, your friendly neighborhood chef Shade Tree. Well, I wanted to do this video real quick. I wanted to show you guys my canopy that I put up and see how much room I do actually have on the deck. I want to go through this and show you. And we had rain here Friday and Friday night and early Saturday morning. So I had the first rain event to see how this thing pulled through it. So as you can see, we got trees here. I'm gonna have to cut these back, but I still got room to walk through here, as you can see. Now I left this flap. I didn't pull this flap out like this. It was kind of tucked under just a little bit, and I didn't realize that. But anyways, I'll show you what happened. But there's kind of the room I have here for this. As you can see, I did put the conduit, put a 3/4 inch conduit in the bottom down here. So let's see what this thing looks like inside. And how easy this thing is to roll this thing up with this conduit in here. There we go. Now I probably almost do this with one hand now. But I'll try it here real quick and see. I'll just take it and kind of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with one hand or not. We're going to try it here real quick. I might have to put it up there. Get it started. Get it started here. Yeah, I can do it with one hand if I really wanted to put more effort into it, but I'm not, so I'll pause it here real quick and I'll finish this up. Oh, there we go. As you can see, it rolls up rather nicely. Pretty neat. But there we go. And that's what I said about when I had the flap not tucked out. I didn't have it out, but it was kind of down in. It wasn't quite, it was kind of tucked in a little bit. As you can see, the rain, water, kind of spilled underneath. So that's what I wanted to find out. This side here, as you can see, there's a little bit of water here. I didn't have the flap quite right. But as you can see, I pushed it all the way up against the house. That's what I wanted to do. And I took the flap and kind of curled it up in there all the way down. So probably the water will collect in that flap now. So I'll have to drain it out every once in a while maybe. But as you can look down at that end, where I had the flap kind of curled up, it didn't leak in over here. But I want to kind of show you guys that and what I had ideas of doing here. Well, as you can see, the conduit that I put in back here worked perfect. Nice and flat to the floor. And it didn't really let any water come in below it, per se. But anyways, a couple other modifications I'm going to do. As you can see, I had this straight with this board here. You see it's over there just a slight bit. So the wind has moved this thing just slightly. So what my plans are to do, I was thinking about taking some 3/8 lag bolts, lag screws, and put maybe 2 in here into the wood. But then I also thought, well, I'll take some 3/8 bolts. These are 3/8 holes here for the hooks. I figured 3/8 bolts would be alright. If I move this back, so right about there, so then it's equal all the way down. I'll take a 3/8 leg or bolts, put down through the leg there, screw it into the wood, and it should stay put. I might do that for this corner and that corner. But here I'm going to show you guys this. There's a 1x2, what do they call this? Yeah, lath board, or whatever. This is 8 foot long. And as you can see, this is exactly 8 foot wide. Up here at the top, that's 8 foot. Just a touch under 8 foot, because this piece fits just ever so slightly right on top, as you can see down at that end. So, furring strip, that's what I wanted to say. This is 1x2 furring strips. So I had these laying around, I had them extra. I got 4 of them here. I'm going to put a shelving unit, as you can see down at this end, here where 8 foot comes down at the bottom. Because this thing is 10 foot wide at the bottom. So what I want to do is I want to build a shelving unit all the way up to here, 8 foot wide on this end. So it's going to be 8 foot, I got a little over 6 foot here on this. It's like it's 6'2" up to this pole from the floor. That's 6'2". I want to build it so it's that tall, if not more or less, somewhere in there. I'll figure it out once I get the furring strips. I'm gonna get 1x3s. These are 1x2s, and I'm gonna get 1x3 furring strips. And I'm gonna use them to build my shelves out of, so I'm not using quite as much wood. Because I'm not gonna plan on putting a whole lot of weight back here on these shelves. I want to put stuff out of the house on these shelves. My mom put a bunch of stuff in totes, so I want to put totes on these shelves. So the bottom on the brown is going to be totes, and then I'll figure out, dimensions of how. Boy, the focus is going absolutely stir crazy right now, isn't it, guys? Maybe if I focus on one thing here, maybe it'll stay focused. I don't know. I won't move it around as much. But anyways, what I really wanted to get into here also is I said I want to put a tarp on here. Well, Harbor Freight had a sale on their tarps the parking lot sale. So guess what I did? I grabbed a few tarps. I'll show you here. So I wanted to get a tarp that would fit in here. This is 10x10, perfect size. So they had their Stream Duty, and I got 10x12. The 10x12, and next size smaller I think was an 8x10 maybe, or something like that. But 10x12 will be perfect. Because what I want to do is take the 12 foot, lay it this way, and kind of go up the sides just a little bit, so I can keep the water out underneath. They had these tarps. If everybody knows, the tarps you can get, the blue ones are 4 mil, I do believe. The silver tarps are heavy duty tarps, the heavy duty silver tarps. They are 9 mil, where these extreme duty tarps are 12 mil. I mean, why not? This tarp here, regular price was $20. I got for $10, 50% off. So that was a heck of a deal. I did not just pick up one of these. I actually picked up 2 of that size. So I got 2 of that size, 10x12s. So there's $20. I also bought a 12x16. So I'm hoping that right there, 12x16, I'm going to have to get Dad's old red convertible out of the neighbor's garage. I'm hoping if I don't have to leave it outside very long, but if I need a tarp put over it, right there's the tarp's going to be for it. If not, I bought another one that was 12x20. So I got 12x20 here, tarp. I do believe this one was $43. $43 regular price. I got this one for $21.50. I think it is. Figure it out. This one here was $35. So I picked this one up for $17.50. So $17.50, 10, 10, and 21. So I got what? That'd be 20, 40, $50. $50 in tarps there. So that was the main purpose of going to Harbor Freight, was to pick up a couple of these tarps for 50% off. That is not all what I got at Harbor Freight, but that's for this video only. What I want to do with this particular, my portable garage setup that I've got back here on the deck is perfect. You can see I got enough distance here. The top here is just the right height. As you see, perfect. It come out absolutely perfect. Perfect for what I need and want to do. Also, I want to show you something else that I got for this thing. I got some other shelving units, not just the wood one I'm going to put, but I'm going to put shelving units in here, along the sides. I don't know exactly how I'm going to put them in yet. I'll get to that later. But anyways, I got some other shelving units that I got from Menards. I'll show them here real quick. So there they are. They are the USA made plastic shelving units. Right there, Ecoplastics, USA made, 4-tier shelving unit. We get a focus. There we go. We got a focus on it. So they're light duty. They take 150 pounds, which isn't much. But like I said, I'm not planning on putting a whole lot of weight of stuff in here. It's mostly going to be Christmas decorations, stuff like that I've pulled out of the house here, and other knickknacks and stuff that I need to get out of places to and able to do what I need to do to this house. So that's the reason why the storage tent is put up here. It is perfect. That's the trust me, I've been planning this out for months, because of, main purpose, reason why I had to get this deck cleaned off. I had this thought months back of what I was exactly going to do and get this 10 by 10 tent. I actually had to get the deck cleaned off so I could measure it, because I wasn't for sure how big it was. I couldn't remember what the measurements were on it. So after I took measurements on it, I thought, yes, the 10 by 10 portable garage would be perfect for what I need to do. So I hope, guys, you're understanding where my thinking is coming from. My mind works all the time. I'm always thinking about things, how to do stuff. I paid $150 for this thing. I think it was $150, something like that. But it was worth it, because if I had to go buy or rent a storage unit to put the stuff in, I'd have to run back and forth to town, do all the running just to put the stuff in storage. Then you need, storage, you need shelves in it too. So why not put it on the back porch here? I got it right here at the house. It's safe, it's secure. I know what's here. I can work on it as I please. I can come out here middle of the night and work. And I do have plans for lighting out here. I only have one light out here, and that's right there. And I have plans for that. So let's stay tuned for that. I've got to go to town tomorrow and get some more furring. I'm gonna get some furring strips to build my shelves. More wood for that. Possible some other things I'm gonna need to get. So stay tuned for the little garage build up here that I need to put storage, use for storage and whatnot. And yeah, I might throw a tarp in here real quick and see what it looks like, just for the viewers here, for my guys, so they know what it looks like. So let me do that here real quick. Well, there it is, everybody. Took a minute to get it all laid out, but it's looking better than I always thought it was going to look like. This is awesome. I love it. But anyways, that's the purpose of building this out here on the deck. The reason why I've chose this 10 by 10 unit from Harbor Freight, the Cover Pro, because it's perfect. It's perfect for this area that I need to do it in. It only cost me $150. Got $10 in a tarp, and I can't remember how much I paid for the shelving unit, so I don't know how many I'm going to be able to put in here yet. That'll be future videos. What happens here? I'm gonna build like I said, build a whole 8-foot section back there on the back, 2 foot wide. Yeah, this is gonna come along real good, perfect for what I need it for, and I love it. I love it, guys. So thanks for always watching. Keep the comments, and hopefully I get some more subscribers and more watch hours. I'm really hurting right now. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll be doing some more videos. So catch you guys later. Thanks for always watching.